you shake your hands on the deal, but the deal, you haven't filled out the papers and all that, and the day before you got to do it, you so anxious to get that car, you bust in to the dealership and you still take that car. You can't say, well, I already gave 10% down and we talked about it and I was going to get the car anyway. Man, that's death, man, because you haven't completed the deal. Now the dealer can turn around and say, you know what? That's all right. Just give me the rest of the money and the car is yours. But if he wanted to be an asshole, he can say, no, that's theft. And I'm going to take your down payment. I'm going to keep the car and your ass is going to jail. Right. I'm trying to make it simple for you dummies, man. For you idiots. That's why you guys, so-called top teachers out there still teaching that Cornelius is an Edomite, man. Up in heaven there's a prison and Satan's up there as a warden, and he gonna flip you over and pop you, man. And then you praising this clown Yeshaya. As soon as you saw that hat with all them UFOs, them kitty UFOs on it, you should have said, man, what kind of... Well, people did say it. They said, who the hell is this crazy nigga? You know? The scriptures say plainly, the simple believeth every word, man. And Esau knows it's easy to get a nigga, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy. That's the easiest thing in the world, man.
Oh yeah.
To trick a nigga, man, because a nigga brain don't go to the top floor, man.
Yeah, it can.
You know, it's a damn shame, man. And we made it crystal clear to you, and here you guys getting emotional, man. That's why most I got to take you out, and I see it, man. Hey, even Ariah said that. High priest Ariah said back when he was younger, Abba, high priest or elder Abba. He said that he can see it. Look, yeah, 2/3 I can see it. Yeah, I can see them niggas getting destroyed. And Ariah used to say I couldn't see it. Then when Ariah got a little older, he said, yep. He said, I see it now. Well, I see it crystal clear, man. Yeah. When the Most High takes you clowns out, like when Mike Brown got took out. So it wasn't nothing to me, man. When the Honey Bun Bandit got taken out, but nothing to me. They got all emotional, heads were down and all that, man. Come on, man. I don't give a damn about you niggas, because I see that you niggas ain't fucking right, man. You just wicked, man. You just evil. And then you guys in that black consciousness bullshit, man. The Most High gonna kill every last one of you, man. All you Moors, you people in Islam, you people in the Back to Africa movement, you people in Kemet, Egyptology, all that bullshit, man. The Most High is gonna, if you don't repent, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the one true power, is gonna kill you and your families, man. That's right. And when that death comes, you can't hit no pause button, man. Okay? You can't say do over. You can't put the T sign up. Mm-hmm. When the Most High opens up the floodgates of death, you're gonna get flooded down the street, man.
Mm-hmm. Like High Priest Ariah said, it's going to be like water, flowing in the streets.
Hey, I got an example here, like Apostle Aram I mentioned about recompensating. A father loses a daughter. This is what he loses. Now, this is from Daily Life, Israelite Daily Life. It says the women did most of the household work. So you imagine a father losing a daughter.
Hold up, all you bird brain Negroes got to do, and then Yeshaya, you get mad at us because you said we curse man. I got videotapes of you. You were the one that started that whole trend, man.
Yeah, nigga.
Look at that symbol, that nigga black bitch.
Yep.
That nigga woman.
Yep.
Get your black ass down the street before I whip your ass.
Yeah, look at that.
Get the hell out of here, man. But anyway, going back to what you were saying. The movie, The Color Purple.
Yeah.
Why'd he have them two women? He had them cooking, cleaning. Remember, he was out there, sitting out there on the rocking chair, and Celie brought some iced tea, and he touched it. He said, "It ain't cold enough."
Look at that.
Well, you lose that, you lose everything. And then when she left him, his house turned into ruins, man. And he was begging for that woman back. So if you have a bunch of daughters, man, and you want to marry your daughter off, that man better give you a lot of money.
You got to be compensated.
You got to be compensated, man.
That's right.
Now, if you see the woman looking good and you see her in the field picking daisies or whatever the hell she's picking, and you turn her over and you pop her, man, But Shia, he don't got no problem with Satan popping a man.
Yeah.
But you can't pop a woman.
You can't pop a
You
woman.
can't, you know.
Yeah.
There's certain birds, Most High kill you. Where's that in the scripture, man? Name me a bird that if you hurt the bird the wrong way, the Most High gonna kill you, man. How can you take that man serious, man? But anyway, once you did that, the father can decide not to give you the daughter. Mm-hmm. But he'll say, look, give me 50 shekels of silver.
Right.
And that was a lot of money.
He had to be compensated.
He had to be compensated.
This is the book of Exodus 22 and 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. Right? It says, if her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. Right. And an example is what? With King David and Saul. You know, or should I say King Saul and David at the time. You know, King Saul was going to give David. Right. That's right. So it wasn't money when King Saul was going to give Micah to King David, to David. The dowry was 100 foreskins of the Philistines. You know, so it could have been whatever the father wanted. You know, so maybe the father didn't want his daughter to go with this. He probably looked at the guy like a scumbag.
Yeah, he was with the dowry of the foreskins. He was trying to get David killed.
Exactly.
That's what, because you know what the hell is he going to do with foreskins?
Exactly, to get rid of him.
But he wanted him to die. Right. He wanted David to be killed. That's what that was all about.
Yeah.
And then the thing was, she was already, because Saul said he ain't gonna make it back, so he went ahead and gave his daughter to this other guy.
Right.
And then it didn't tell you that they had sex, but when he came back with the foreskins, Saul had to keep his word. So while they were together, the daughter and the man, the individual, he said, look, now you got to go with David. And she couldn't say, no, I'm not going with David.
That's right. That's right.
She had to go.
That's right.
And then she hated David for that, man.
Yeah.
And now what do you think David, how you think David got that box? He took it.
That's right. He
raped
her.
Because she was mad. She was bitter about this guy.
Yeah,
as Shai used that word, bitter, you know.
Right.
And then what happened was when she snickled at King David, he locked her down, and she never had children, and she died.
Right.
You know.
Right.
She was like the scripture don't say dungeon, but she was put away, man.
She put to the side. Yeah.
So men had that power, man.
That's right. And we're gonna have that power again.
But you ain't got power to hurt a chicken. You know, if you hurt a bird, you're gonna be put to death.
Yeah, so this is what the father was losing. Now, it says, while the men worked as shepherds or fishermen, that was the predominant, the men predominant occupation, the Israelite man back then. The women did most of the household work, including grinding grain, making garments, and making cheese and butter. So imagine if a father loses his daughters that were doing those things, he got to be compensated, man. And that's where that 50 shekels of silver comes in. The women gathered water from wells. Now we read about that with, what is it?
Jethro's daughter.
Jethro's daughter.
Rebecca. Rachel.
Right.
Not Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca.
Yep. Who I think she watered Jacob's camels.
That's right. So she had to get the water from somewhere. You know?
Jacob didn't do it. She did
get it from the dollar store.
Right. Now imagine if she watered Jacob.